YouTube? It is Trev. All right, this is going to be short and sweet. Yesterday, I did a demo with my son of Exodus, our universe, the game, the metaverse game. We were flying around, running around, hoverboarding around. It was a good time, right? If you didn't see it, go check it out. It was awesome. So, but there were a few things that I wasn't positive on. I was kind of guessing at, but I let you know I was guessing at. So I got clarification on today from the developers and lead of the project. Was able to get on a quick call with me and clarify some things. So I just want to give you the information. All right. So tomorrow is tomorrow the 1st? Tomorrow December? I think tomorrow's December 1st, right? On December 1st, which I believe is tomorrow, they will be doing their pre-release. Now, the pre-release is not available for everyone. The pre-release should not be misconstrued as a beta. The pre-release is open to certain people who purchased certain NFTs, right? They will also be announcing the winners of this contest. I don't think they did it today. I think they'll be doing it tomorrow, and they will have access. A couple of the scenarios where people have access and can actually get in and play the game. Now, the version that you saw me playing yesterday, or my son actually playing yesterday, is the version that they are going to have access to. However, it will be fine-tuned a little more than what you saw when we were playing. Now, when we were playing, some things were freezing up and not happening right, and it was explained to me that while I was making that video, they were actually in the server making a whole bunch of changes, which was really tying up a lot of the resources, which I guess is why you were seeing a lot of the freezing up and things that we couldn't access yesterday while we were demoing the game. Okay, so they're straightening a lot of that stuff out. It should be a nice, smooth game to play as of tomorrow, but not everybody's going to have access to it. So the reason that they're doing that, the pre-release, like the beta, the pre-release, whatever you want, the beta is going to happen like very soon, but they want to give it a short amount of time for these, people like myself, Happy Caddy, and some other people, like I said, that won the contest, bought certain NFTs, whatever, to get in, play the game, and report back to them about any bugs, any glitches, or even any suggestions that we have that might make the gameplay, more fun or more user-friendly or whatever the situation is. So this is, it's like a peer review almost kind of thing, right? Where we can have access to get in and play and then give some feedback. Once that section is over, once that whole time period is over, and we've given all the feedback, we've played the game for a while, they've straightened out whatever they wanted to straighten out, then the beta will be released. Now, the preview film that was released yesterday on Twitter, and I played it during the beginning of the video, showed a lot of functionality. Showed this dude swimming, showed them fighting with each other with bows and arrows. I mean, it showed a lot of stuff that I presumed was going to be available tomorrow, but it's not. Okay, all that's going to be available is basically what I have. You can jump in the spaceships, you can fly around, but while you're flying around, if we like I have land, I have 2 acres of land, right? Or 2 1-acre lots of land. So, I can fly around, I can explore the planet, maybe find a nice spot by the beach somewhere where I want to plant down my land. You're not going to be able to do that right away tomorrow. You won't be able to do that until the actual beta, I believe, is released. That's when everyone who has bought acres of land will actually be able to go and place that land where they want that land to be. Now, I had said previously something about picking up the land and moving the land if you're not happy with your neighbor or whatever, right? Which you can do, but at certain levels, okay? It depends on the NFT, that you bought, the land that you bought. And the way it breaks down, and I'm reading off notes here, so I'm hoping I have this right. So I believe there's going to be bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. I bought the bronze. With the bronze, once I set my land, that's it. I can't move my land anymore. Okay. With silver, I believe you have the ability to move it once, maybe, right? So you set it down, and then at some point, if you want to maybe move it around somewhere else, you can do that. With the gold, you can move it multiple times. I'm not sure exactly how many times. It's not, and you can't just move it every day, but within a certain amount of time, you can move it so many times, right? Uh, Platinum. First off, there were only 50 platinum uh, tickets given out, and I believe that those were given. I don't know if all 50 have been given out. I believe that they have, and I think that they were given out to people who have been involved with the project even since before it was Exodus, back when it was Starship, right? Um, and with those platinum ones, those platinum tickets, you're going to be able to move around as much as you want to move around. You can move around every hour if you want to move around. Also, those platinum tickets are going to give you basically full access to everything that there is in the universe, in the metaverse, right? If they do a concert or if they do anything that happens in the metaverse, that platinum ticket is your ticket to jump in and get in there, okay? Over time, all of these tickets are going to cost probably a little less than they do right now, okay? So, you know, whether you want to grab them now or maybe wait and see if the price comes down, that's up to you. But just know that those who have already grabbed them and are going to start plopping down, picking the good spots of land as soon as the beta comes available, you know, they could get the spot that you want, right? So that's kind of your incentive not to necessarily wait, because who knows? I don't know if it's 6 months, a year before the price comes down. I really have no idea, right? But I would say that if you're interested in this metaverse, get your land and get ready to go, because this beta is not it's not that far off, really. All right. Okay. Also, with the plots of land, with this, you can't do this with the bronze, which, you know, I have two separate pieces of land right now, and even if I put them side by side, I cannot merge those into one big 2-acre plot. I still have two 1-acre plots of land. Okay. But if you have the silver or the gold tickets, you can merge your land. So if you've bought several 1-acre plots, you can put them all beside each other and make it one big plot of land. Okay. So, okay. I believe this starts maybe tomorrow. You've got a little bit of a time window here. All right. And I hope as many people see this video as possible. I believe it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. UTC, right? The price for, like, what I bought the bronze 1-acre, and I paid 300,000 LUNC for that. As of 2 UTC time, I believe tomorrow, that price is going up to 450 LUNC. Okay. And at some point after that, not long after that, it's basically going to $100. So however many LUNC, you know, it takes to get it to $100, that price is going to $100. Okay. So if you were planning on or thinking about grabbing some of these bronze 1-acre pieces of land, you know, if you do it tomorrow before 2 UTC, you're going to save yourself a little bit of coin, right? So that's something to think about. I think that was it for the corrections that were made. But I wanted to tell you this. Now, tomorrow, it's tomorrow. Once this thing goes live tomorrow for, again, the kind of select few, we're all going to be able to jump in and play together. Now, the developers all plan on being on tomorrow evening at some point. I haven't gotten word exactly what the time is going to be, but they are all going to get on and get in and play and explore and hang out with each other or whatever. And I've been invited, and maybe Happy Caddy probably too, but I've been invited to join them for that tomorrow. And I will be, at least my plan is, to live stream it. So you'll be able to see some better gameplay. Now I'm going to try to get my son to operate the keys because he's just way better at it than I am. I don't know what he's got planned. You know, these teenagers, you can't really, well, I say teenager. I still think of this kid as a teenager. He's 22 years old. But anyway, hopefully I can get him in to play. But if you really want to check out this game tomorrow and you want to hang out with the devs and chat with them and see exactly what it is that they have planned for this thing and what it can do, watch out tomorrow for a notification probably on Twitter from me as to what time we're going to be doing that. Okay? All right. Until then, I hope you have a great night, great evening, great morning, whatever time it is that you're watching this video. If you could for me, please hit the like button on your way out. And if you're not subscribed to the video or to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. You know, am I going to do it? I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't put out a lot of videos, so it makes it a little more difficult. But if you're not subscribed and you can help me out with that, I really appreciate it. All right, I will talk to you guys later. Ciao.